have a great time here today. We are basically, I'll say God's country, but it's God's country. We are in Marinette County, and if you all have your Marinette County Visitor's Guides, you can read along today. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We'll be right back after this.
All right, Freddie boy.
Pit Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles and Accessories, Louisiana Grills and Smokers, Healthy Homegrown Wisconsin Potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Shooting Star Casinos, Ebert Grown, Rebeck's Cutlery, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
Well, I mentioned we're going to have a great time here today. Marinette County is no stranger to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We've been to several of the waterfalls here. Lori and I take trips here annually, twice or three times a year to see the Great Falls. We met some nice folks here today. They've been to 4 falls already. They're hoping to see 6, 7, and 8 different falls in one day. Marinette County is Wisconsin's waterfall capital. And rightfully so, 15 beautiful waterfalls.
You got it.
And you go to MarinetteCounty.com, explore MarinetteCounty.com, explore MarinetteCounty.com. And they're the great sponsors here today. And we need sponsors to help us do these shows. That's the number one thing. So, Bill, if you're out there, you can turn. We have about 3 sponsors today. So, Bill, turn your television off now. And if Freddie's the best thing in the world for you, here's 30 seconds of Freddie before you turn your TV off.
All right, get up, grab the remote.
Just for you, Bill.
Yeah, you know what? We have some of the best sponsors in the world, and we do appreciate them. And that's exactly what they are great sponsors on Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I want to show you something. When you go to ExploreMarinetteCounty.com, they have the 15 waterfalls on there. They got the map that's in my hand. But when you come to Marinette County, these guides are located everywhere. Sure. And when you get to the 15 waterfalls here, if you remember when you were...
A little hard with them gloves, isn't it?
Well, when you were a young kid and you had the little fold-outs, there's the map of Marinette County to help you out right there, along with the great guide. And on the guide right there is the same thing that it says on the website. It tells you where to stay, whether it's a hotel, a campground, whether it's cabins, whether it's B&Bs. It tells you where to dine. Freddie, they got ice cream stands galore around the county.
Restaurants galore up here.
Supper clubs, bars and grills. They got coffee. It tells you where to play. It talks about the fishing and biking and hiking and kayaking and bird watching and golfing. Behind us here today, and today we're at Veterans Waterfalls, one of the 15 waterfalls. It's on Thunder River.
Oh, yes.
And in fact, I was just sitting in the sauna today with my good friend, if I remember his nickname, Shemp.
Shep.
He was just here last weekend doing trout fishing.
Really?
Yeah, they got a cottage just as a crow flies about 3 minutes from here. Gorgeous trout fishing on not just Thunder River, but the other ones around here. We got the Peshtigo, we got the Menominee River, all the great rivers, all the great lakes. Marinette County, it's a place to be.
How many waterfalls have you seen up here? How many? Have you counted?
Well, Lori and I were coming here to Veterans this year, I'll guarantee you, because there's a little bridge over here, and as you come down the trails, there's little inlets you can make going down to the water. People sit down below here. That's just a gorgeous shallow area. They let their kids and dogs play out. And then it gets a little deeper as you go, but they can sit on the beach and watch.
Sure.
But behind here on that bridge, it's miles and miles of trails, apparently.
Oh,
you can
beautiful.
walk forever over here. So Veterans Waterfalls, it's a great way to be a little more adventurous. Some of the waterfalls are a little easier access, but that's up to you good folks.
Right.
But right now, we're getting a little protein.
Boy, that is a nice looking protein.
Isn't that the nicest? That's a beautiful chuck roast. And it's so hard to find good chuck roast. And our good friends at Ebert Grown, EbertGrown.com out of Kewaunee County. They're out of Luxembourg, and then they got that's Salmon's Meats. And then they got in Algoma, they have their locally raised, locally processed, locally shared, their Circle of Life, beautiful beef. And it's just gorgeous stuff. In fact, we were at the Kewaunee County Fair, and we had a chance to meet Mom Renee.
Yes, we did.
Nicest lady in the world.
Great folks.
And her daughter came up, Whitney, and introduced herself, and she was just a sweetheart. I can say it
Yeah.
because we're old. She's just a sweetheart.
She is.
And Jordan,
Nice
the
young
son,
lady.
and then we have Randy, Renee's husband. Anyway, Lottie Dottie, the best chuck roast in the world. I've smoked chuck roast. I've made pot roast out of chuck roast.
love
Today,
pot
we've
roast.
got some great things here. We got butcher paper.
Right?
I've got a, from Rebex, our good friend at RebexCutlery.com. I've got my nice little slicing knife because we're gonna bring this puppy here up to 125, 130 degrees, no more.
Right.
I'm gonna wrap it in butcher paper. I'm gonna put it in a cooler. I'm gonna let it raise up to about, I'm gonna get it to 130 and then raise up to about 135,
Okay.
maybe at the 140ish at the most.
Sure.
Let it set, let it rest in the cooler in butcher paper, and we're gonna slice that baby up across the grains. We're gonna take our Pit Boss press and squeeze it down. We've got this. This is the most important part of the whole deal, is a good instant read meat thermometer.
We've said it many, many, many times. You better have an instant read meat thermometer.
So
for
good
sure.
instant read meat thermometer, and of course, most importantly, Grandma Hazel.
Gotta be with Grandma.
Yeah, one of Bill's complaints was we over-seasoned the beef, and when we had that big, beautiful beef tenderloin, I remember this, I rolled it in garlic, we rolled it in rosemary, put Grandma, we made it as hearty as could be because we planked it, and when it planks, it doesn't burn, it just sits there gorgeously. And then if I was doing a steak, I'd never do that. You're right, Bill, but I did a whole beef tenderloin. So
Sure.
when you're slicing it open, it's all protein meat with no seasonings on the inside, Bill. So we didn't over-season it, I'll guarantee you.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Bill, I can see Bill right now. He just
Yeah,
got it
I
out
hope
of
you're in a bar right now and they're all looking at you, Bill. I think Bill's too cheap to go to a bar.
There you go, there you go. All right.
All right, Grandma Hazel, we got a nice hot griddle. I am going to put down a little bit of oil.
Good. Season that too.
Yeah, we're just going to put a splash of oil. Where am I at with the heat? I'm right here. And all we're simply going to do is roast that baby. I'm going to press it down. Meryl's going to do some.
Caramelized onions.
Love them,
I'll
love them.
tell you, you got to do caramelized onions. Easy to do. You can do it with anything. Obviously, I'll start with a little bit of olive oil here. Get them nice and oiled up. Flavor of caramelized onions, especially on the griddle, is just phenomenal on there. Also, I'm going to add a little bit more Grandma Hazel's on this too.
That Grandma Hazel is unbelievable.
Well, the flavor on that, you've got everything in there for flavor. You can't go wrong with that. Another thing that's always just makes a big difference on that is the W sauce. Good old Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
And don't be shy on that either. I mean, just let her go. Now, while we're cooking this, we can add some more of this on here too. Don't be shy on that, whatever. And then a little bit of mango, a little mango sauce in there. We'll spice it up a little bit on that. And then really, what really brings this thing all together is the brown sugar.
Whoops, sir. I'll get some gloves on to
All
help you
right,
get
good.
those on too.
Got the brown sugar. This is what will really caramelize it. Like I said, we might want to add some more olive oil during the cooking process, but this should be really enough.
Should I mix some babies up a
Go
little bit?
ahead, man.
These caramelized onions, by the way, Meryl's making are for the chuck-eye steak sandwiches.
Yeah.
You never had chuck-eye steak sandwiches. Bill, don't turn that TV off now because we're going to show you some great stuff.
Turn it back on, Bill.
Well,
Turn
that
it back
smells
on.
delicious,
All
Meryl.
right. All right. That'll be good. This is what I like. Right here is the sizzle.
Well, let's turn it around on this side. We're
all
all
right,
good.
that's all right, but still you got that sizzle.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. And you just keep on tossing them, turning them, tossing them, and turning them. You want them to get really nice and caramelized. Big difference on there. Then we're going to top it off some butter on there.
Couple sticks of butter,
Couple
Meryl.
sticks of butter on top. Melt that.
And
molasses.
Meryl's got some molasses.
I'll let you.
You know why? Because he's slower than molasses, not just in January, but every year, every month. So you want some molasses over the top.
Very good. That's
Wow.
good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, yeah. You're right, that is good.
Oh, just about 3 more minutes. You'll spill
So
that
when
aroma.
let's turn that steak right now. I bet you
Right.
that baby's nice and brown.
You got her. You're doing it. You're
We'll
doing
set
good.
that press back on there. So we're gonna make right now, we're gonna do a little mop sauce, actually drizzling for when we do slice that beautiful roast at a nice medium rare.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little mop sauce type of routine. So I know we use a lot of butter. We're in the dairy state. That's okay.
You better believe it.
Kathy loves that.
So beef broth. It's going to reduce down a little bit here. Now, we also have some great friends and good products in Wisconsin. Cranberries. You can't talk enough about cranberries. There's so many different cranberry festivals. You can go to, I'm going to think of the website here, wisconsincran.org, wisconsincran.org. This is balsamic, cranberry balsamic vinaigrette. And it's got cranberries right in there, so we have that. We have a little bit of the cranberry mustard, and I've got a pair of tongs here that we're gonna actually plop that baby with a pair of tongs. I don't have any spoons. So that's cranberry mustard over the top of that.
The man's versatile, ladies and gentlemen. Did you notice that? He can take a pair of tongs and take the mustard out of it. Look at that.
And up north peppery, that's a beautiful black pepper blend.
I got one here. Here you go. I got one here.
Yep, thank you very, very much. A little up north pepper, just give some black pepper blend in there. That's a lower sodium, so we can do all that. And some beautiful rosemary and thyme that I snipped from my little garden. And we're gonna put those sprigs in there. And I think that's all I got for that. That's good enough. I think that's good enough.
Sir.
So that's gonna go on the griddle also when it's gonna slow cook and reduce a little bit. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling, we'll be right back after this.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't turn that dial. Midwest Grilling.
On the shores of the Thunder River in Marinette County.
Oh, yeah.
Explore MarinetteCounty.com. It is the place to come. Family entertainment, relaxation, waterfalls, anything and everything you need to do. Okay, I promised you. I took our Pit Boss thing. I've got 125, 130 along the edges. I'm at 120 in the center. We stop the show whenever that happens, and we're not really stopping the show. We get our Pit Boss butcher paper out.
Butcher paper is a lot better to use than aluminum foil. Aluminum foil sort of steams it done. Here, the roast is going to be able to breathe.
Look at that baby.
It's going to be gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You know, and we're going to slice it thin with our slicing knife from our good friends at Rebeck's Cutlery, and we're going to place that inside our little cooler. Where did my little red cooler go? I was all prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen.
A little red cooler that goes in there, and that's going to stay till the end of the show. The next segment, we're going to slice that baby up. It's going to be just absolutely delicious. Well,
awesome.
I'm going to get pounding on these.
All right.
Our good friends at ebertgrown.com. How many folks have ever had a chuck-eye steak?
Oh man, my favorite.
We used to, you know, I was trying to ask for chuck-eye steaks cut thin for sandwiches, but then I thought, we'll take the steaks and we'll pound them down and we'll make them nice and thin, and they are the best sandwiches in the world.
They are. They are my favorite.
From ebertgrown.com, our good friends at ebertgrown. Check them out. You can order online, by the way, anywhere in the United States. Order online anywhere in the United States. So all we simply do is take our 3 steaks, and then I'll get them seasoned up while you're making Freddie. Freddie's thirsty.
All right, I know. Freddie, you thirsty?
When there's a lot of marbleization,
really
you know, the chuck is right by the shoulder in the front shoulder. When we were at Kewaunee County Fair, we did the tri-tip.
Oh, man,
the tri-tip, there's the sirloin, the tenderloin, the top sirloin, the bottom sirloin. The bottom sirloin is that triangle cut of meats. That's a tri-tip. Gorgeous cut of meat.
They're going to be good.
ebertgrown.com.
You got it.
Good folks, good folks.
Freddie, how about an awesome stick?
Oh, you know me, I love that stuff.
Good eating. We're going to even do a little bit better even with the awesome stick, too, you know.
Now,
Have you ever had a McLaughter?
Oh, what?
No. You've teased me saying you were going to get it someday.
I've been to McClintock Waterfalls here in Marinette County.
This is a nice, refreshing drink, especially in the summertime. You can use tomato juice, you can use clam juice if you want. I'm using VA today.
Well, if it clams Freddie up, I'm all for that.
I think it will. We got a big enough mug for him to do that for there. But I like fresh lime in here. The fresh lime makes a really big difference. You could use lemon if you'd like to, but I do like the fresh lime. Good squeezing of that. We'll do 2 squeezies in there for it. Then the big thing on this is you get obviously back to the W sauce. Need a little W sauce in there. Will be, Freddie, I guarantee it's going to be so refreshing. I know you're having second thoughts.
No, I'm not really. I trust you, you know.
Okay, you're a good man. You don't need that much W sauce, or you don't need that much hot sauce. If you like more hot sauce, add more. Freddie's a mild guy, so we'll go mild on the sauce there.
Mild on the sauce.
A little bit on there. Now the big thing you want to do, you want to make sure you stir this around. You really want the flavor in that.
So far, it's all tomato juice. Where are we going to get some booze in
Oh,
there?
don't you worry, Freddie. Don't you worry. We got a little celery salt.
No, I like celery
All right.
sauce.
Boy, your onions are looking delicious.
Thank you, thank you. All right, pour that right in there.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Nice, darn it. Now, the thing is when you drink this, you keep on filling it with beer.
All right.
See, you'll be all right, Fred. Put that in there.
This is incredible.
So you folks know our good friends at Awesome Shrimp. We also have our good friend Rebel also has Awesome Snack Sticks, S-T-I-X-X, awesomesnacksticks.com. And he's got the best snack sticks in the world. They're high in protein, they're lean, they're beef, they're pork, they're Wisconsin grown, they're great for Bloody Marys, they're great for touring the waterfalls.
They
or
are.
for anything else you do in Marinette County. They're phenomenal for, and they're easy opened up. They're absolutely delish. Oh, you got one already?
Yeah, I got one
Well,
already.
I'll take this one then.
A little cheese there for you, Freddie. Little celery.
Wow, look
Oh,
at
I'm
you.
gonna do the top, Freddie. I'm worried. I'm sorry, I got to sip it.
So
so sorry.
awesomesnacksticks.com.
You got her?
Awesomesnacksticks.com. The name says it all.
That is very refreshing.
Isn't it?
The beer is the part.
I know. You just keep on adding more when you want.
Well, let's keep her going then.
Okay, keep her going. We won't stop, Freddie. We won't stop.
All right, look at these beautiful steaks.
All right.
Steak
Wow.
salmon. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous already?
I love chuck eyes. I can't say it enough.
They got just the most gorgeous amount of marbleization on them. They're phenomenal for steaks. They're phenomenal for steak sandwiches. The chuck roast is going to be great. I'll tell you what, we're going to eat pretty good here
I think so.
on Thunder River. Hey, Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. When you come back, we're going to build ourselves a nice little caramelized onion sandwich with a homemade barbecue sauce we're going to make, and also the mop sauce with the chuck roast. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Hey.
Explore MarinetteCounty.com, folks.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
From Veterans Waterfalls here in Marinette County. Here's a great photo. You just saw a photo of our last time we shot. We were at 12-foot waterfalls.
Right, yeah.
There's 8-foot, 4-foot. There's 18-foot waterfalls. There's Smalley. There's Long Slide. There's Horseshoe. My favorite and Lori's favorite is Horseshoe. Don't want to miss that one. But right now it's time to unveil. And it was mentioned to me that our parole officer, there is no ice, there's nothing in here, it's a warm cooler. And believe me, the warm sun's out today, it's a warm cooler. So we're just letting it rest in that cooler without any ice in there. And that gorgeous paper, we'll take a nice look and gander at that roast. Ah, dang it all. Let me put this right back in that
All
cooler
right.
out of harm's way.
Can't wait.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And if we turn it around the other way, we'll find the little bit more done side. That would be my side over here. That's done to about 140. The rest is done perfectly at about 135 degrees. A nice rare, medium rare. You can do it to your
Beautiful.
likeness. It's absolutely gorgeous. That gets plattered up, and I'll do the rest in a second or two. We take a little bit of that beautiful seasoned cranberry juice,
oh
and that gets
wow.
drizzled over the top. Time to make a sandwich, Merle?
Oh, it's time to make a sandwich, man. Oh, I love it.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring these over.
All right, let me hold the tray. or you
No, I
got
think
it?
I'm fine.
All
There's
right.
only one.
Okay.
Steak sandwiches go on top. I was going to make a barbecue sauce. We neither have time nor do we need it with the, I'll tell you
No,
what,
I don't think
the
so.
moisture that's coming off those steaks,
Look at those.
and then the
Man.
caramelized onions on top.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Freddie goes, I don't want that. I don't want regular beer with that sandwich.
Oh, does that look great?
Doesn't that look wonderful?
Oh, good job, man.
Holy macaroni.
job.
Those get topped. These are hard rolls, by the way. Those get topped up. We can slice them in half. We can eat them the way they are. I'm going to get slicing on the rest of these.
I'm gonna eat the rest of this.
So remember, when you come to Marinette County, They have the visitor's guide. You can check that out if you want to. But if you go to the website, exploremarinettecounty.com, it certainly has everything and more that we talked about here today, and it gives you a whole idea of what you and your family might want to see in the time period that you have. So we're going to place that over here, put a little more on top. We'll be right back to wrap this baby up, and we'll be having protein all over us.
Fantastic, man.
We had a great time here in Marinette County at Veterans Falls. Make sure you check out all 15 falls any time of the year. ATV trails, bike trails, you got it. It's there for you. Peace, love, and happy grilling, folks.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.